What's all the fuss about? All right, team. Hello and welcome. Today we are going to talk about something super simple but super effective. It's an exercise that you can do absolutely anywhere. You don't need any fancy kit, just yourself and a little bit of floor space. I'm talking about the brilliant plank. You might have heard of it. You might have even tried it. It looks easy, just holding still, right? But trust me, this move is a proper powerhouse for your body. It gets so many muscles working all at once. So get ready to learn all about it and why it's a game changer for getting stronger and feeling fantastic. So, what exactly is this plank thing then? Imagine you're a straight, strong plank of wood. That's the idea. It's an isometric exercise, which is a fancy way of saying your muscles are working hard, but they aren't actually lengthening or shortening a lot. You're holding a position, and that hold is where the magic happens. It's all about engaging your core, which is like the central powerhouse of your body. Think of it as building a super strong belt around your middle. This isn't just about looking good. It's about feeling strong from the inside out, helping you with everything you do each day. Now, why is everyone, from fitness gurus to your next-door neighbor, going on about planks? Well, it's because they are just so brilliant for you. They don't just work your tummy muscles, oh no, they work your back, your shoulders, even your glutes. That's your bum muscles. It's like a full-body MOT in one simple hold. And the best bit? You don't need hours and hours. Even starting with short holds like 20 or 30 seconds can make a massive difference if you do it right and do it regularly. We're going to break it all down for you, nice and easy. So, get excited because you're about to become a planking pro. We're going to go through everything step by step, so you know exactly what to do. We'll talk about getting the form spot on because that's super important to get all the amazing benefits and to keep you safe from any little niggles. We'll look at common mistakes too, so you can avoid them like a ninja. Are you ready to feel that core burn and build some awesome strength? I know you are. Let's get to it, you legends. This is going to be brilliant, and you're going to feel so good afterwards. Let's dive into why the plank should become your new fitness best mate. First up, it's incredible for your core strength. We're not just talking about a six-pack here, although that can be a nice bonus. A strong core means a strong center. It's like building a super sturdy tree trunk for your body. This helps with your stability and balance, making everyday movements feel easier and more controlled. Whether you're carrying shopping bags, playing with the kids, or even just sitting at a desk, a strong core supports you in everything. It's the foundation for a powerful, healthy body, and planks are a top-tier builder for that foundation. Another absolutely fantastic benefit of planking regularly is improved posture. Hands up if you sometimes catch yourself slouching over your phone or your computer. Yep, me too sometimes. Planking helps to strengthen the muscles in your back, chest, shoulders, and neck, as well as your abs. When these muscles are strong, they can support your spine properly, helping you to stand taller and sit straighter. Good posture doesn't just make you look more confident, it can also help reduce back pain and prevent injuries. So, planking is like a secret weapon for walking tall and proud. And guess what? Planking can even give your mood a little boost. All exercise is great for releasing those feel-good chemicals called endorphins, and planks are no exception. When you challenge your body and hold that plank even for a short time, you get a sense of achievement. Plus, planks can help to stretch out muscles that get tight from sitting all day, like the muscles around your shoulders and the back of your legs. Releasing that tension can make you feel more relaxed and a bit more chilled out. So, it's not just a physical workout, it can be a little mental pick-me-up too. Finally, one of the best things about planks is how versatile and accessible they are. You don't need a gym membership or expensive equipment. You can do a plank in your living room, your bedroom, the garden, even in a hotel room if you're traveling. This makes it super easy to be consistent, and consistency is key to seeing results. They also fire up your metabolism. While they might not burn as many calories as a long run, building more muscle through exercises like planks means your body burns more calories even when you're resting. How amazing is that? More muscle means a more efficient body. Before you jump into your first plank, let's get your planking station ready. It's super simple, don't you worry. The main thing you might want is a comfortable surface. A yoga mat or an exercise mat is absolutely perfect for this. It gives your elbows and forearms a bit of cushioning, which makes holding the plank a bit more comfy, especially when you're just starting out. If you don't have a mat, a soft rug or even a couple of towels folded up on the floor can work just fine. The key is to protect those pointy bits from a hard floor so you can focus on your form. Next up, let's think about what you're wearing. You want to be in clothes that you can move easily in. Anything too tight or restrictive might make it tricky to get into the right position or breathe properly. Comfy workout gear like leggings, shorts, and a t-shirt are ideal. You don't need fancy trainers either, as you'll often be doing planks barefoot or in socks, especially if you're on a mat. The most important thing is that you feel comfortable and able to move freely without your clothes getting in the way of your awesome planking technique. Now, a little warm-up wouldn't go amiss, team. Even though a plank is a static hold, it's still a good idea to get your body ready for action. A few gentle movements can prepare your muscles and joints. You could do some arm circles, forwards and backwards to warm up your shoulders. Maybe a few cat-cow stretches to get your spine moving and wake up your core muscles. Even a little bit of light marching on the spot can get the blood flowing. Just 5 minutes of gentle movement will make a difference and help you get more out of your plank. Lastly, get your mind in the game. Planking is as much a mental challenge as it is a physical one, especially as you start to hold it for longer. Tell yourself you can do it. Think about how strong you're going to feel. Focus on your breathing. We'll talk more about that later. But for now, just approach it with a positive attitude. Know that every second you hold that plank, you're doing something amazing for your body. So find your space, roll out your mat if you have one, take a deep breath, and get ready to engage that core like a superhero. All right, legends, it's time to learn how to do a proper, brilliant plank. We're going to start with a forearm plank, as it's a fantastic starting point and really helps you feel that core engagement. So, get down onto your mat or your comfy spot on the floor. You're going to begin by lying on your stomach just for a second to get yourself positioned. Then prop yourself up onto your forearms. Make sure your elbows are directly underneath your shoulders. This is super important for protecting your shoulder joints and making sure the right muscles are working. Now, with your elbows under your shoulders, clasp your hands together in front of you, or you can have your palms flat on the floor, whichever feels more comfortable for your wrists and shoulders. Next, tuck your toes under, like you're about to push up into a press-up. Your feet should be about hip-width apart. This gives you a nice stable base. Take a moment here to get yourself set. Think about creating a strong foundation from your forearms and your toes. This setup is key to a successful and safe plank, so don't rush this part, team. Okay, here comes the main event. Engage your core muscles. Imagine you're trying to pull your belly button up towards your spine. Squeeze your glutes, your bum muscles, nice and tight. Now lift your hips off the floor so that your body forms a straight line from your head, all the way down through your shoulders, your back, your hips, and down to your heels. You should look like a straight, strong plank of wood. Avoid letting your hips sag down towards the floor, and also avoid sticking your bum up in the air like a mountain peak. Straight line is the goal. Finally, keep your head in a neutral position. This means looking down at the floor, a few inches in front of your hands. Don't tuck your chin right into your chest, and don't crane your neck up to look forward. Think about making your neck a long, straight extension of your spine. And breathe. Don't hold your breath. Take nice, steady breaths in and out. Hold this position for as long as you can with good form. Even if it's just 10 or 20 seconds to start, that's absolutely brilliant. You've just done a plank. Well done! Section 5. Holding strong tips for a super solid plank. Sesh. Once you're up in that awesome plank position, there are a few key things to keep in your mind to make sure you're getting the most out of it and holding strong. First up, let's talk about that core engagement again. It's not just about sucking your tummy in. You really want to actively brace your abdominal muscles as if you're about to take a light punch to the stomach. But hopefully no one is actually going to do that. This deep engagement is what protects your lower back and makes the plank so effective for building that incredible core strength we're aiming for. Breathing is your superpower when you're holding a plank. It's so easy to hold your breath when things get a bit tough, but try your best not to. Focus on taking slow, controlled breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth. This helps to keep your body oxygenated, which means your muscles can work for longer. It also gives you something to focus on when your muscles start to shake a little bit. And trust me, a bit of shaking is totally normal. It just means your muscles are working super hard, which is exactly what we want. So breathe deeply and stay calm. Think about your whole body working together as one strong unit. Don't just let your core do all the work. Actively push your forearms into the floor, as if you're trying to press the floor away from you. Squeeze your glutes tight. This helps to keep your hips in that nice straight line and take some pressure off your lower back. Engage your thigh muscles too, keeping your legs strong and straight. When every part of your body is switched on and working together, your plank will feel more stable and you'll be able to hold it for longer. It's a team effort. And remember, quality over quantity, always. It's much better to hold a perfect plank for 20 seconds than a wobbly, saggy plank for a minute. If you feel your form starting to go, like your hips are dropping or your shoulders are aching in a bad way, it's okay to lower yourself down, take a little rest, and then go again. Listen to your body. You're building strength, not trying to win an Olympic medal on day one. Every little bit of effort counts, and with consistent practice, you'll see yourself getting stronger and stronger. You've got this. Section 6. Oopsie daisies. Common plank mistakes and how to fix them. Even the best of us can make little mistakes when we're learning something new, and planks are no different. One of the most common oopsies is letting your hips sag down towards the floor. This often happens when your core muscles start to get a bit tired. When your hips drop, it puts a lot of strain on your lower back, which is exactly what we don't want. The fix? Really focus on squeezing those glutes, your bum muscles, and actively pulling your belly button up towards your spine. Imagine there's a string pulling your hips up to keep that lovely straight line. Another frequent flyer in the plank mistake hanger is sticking your bum up in the air too high. It might feel a bit easier because it takes some load off your core, but it means you're not getting the full benefit of the exercise. Your body should look like a flat table, not a pointy tent. To correct this, gently lower your hips until you feel that straight line from your head to your heels. You might need to engage your core a little bit more. Sometimes, having a look at yourself in a mirror or asking a friend to check your form can really help you see what's going on. Dropping your head or craning your neck is another little slip-up that can happen. If your head is hanging down, it can strain your neck. If you're looking too far forward, that can also cause discomfort. The goal is to keep your head and neck in line with your spine, creating one long, continuous line. A good cue is to look at the floor, about 6 inches to a foot in front of your hands. This usually helps to keep your neck in that nice, neutral, and happy position. So think long neck like a graceful swan, not a tense turtle. Finally, remember that pesky breath holding we talked about? It's a super common mistake. When the exercise gets challenging, our natural instinct can be to tense up and hold our breath. But this makes everything harder and can even make you feel a bit dizzy. The fix is simple, but needs practice. Consciously breathe. Take slow, steady inhales and exhales. Count your breaths if it helps. Making sure you're breathing properly will allow you to hold your plank for longer and make the whole experience much more effective and, dare I say, even a little bit more enjoyable. Keep practicing, you'll get it. Section 7. Level up. Fancy plank tweaks when you're feeling strong. So, you've been practicing your forearm plank, and you're starting to feel like a planking champion. You can hold it with perfect form, your core is feeling super strong, and you're thinking, what's next, Joe? Well, guess what? There are loads of fun ways to level up your plank and keep challenging those amazing muscles. Once you're comfortable holding a standard forearm plank for, say, a minute with good form, you might be ready to try some slightly trickier variations. This keeps things interesting and helps you build even more strength and stability. One great way to progress is to try a high plank, also known as a straight arm plank. This is basically the top position of a press-up. So, instead of resting on your forearms, you'll be on your hands, with your hands directly under your shoulders and your arms straight. This variation brings a little more work to your shoulders and chest. All the other rules still apply. Straight line from head to heels, core engaged, glutes squeezed, and don't forget to breathe. It feels a bit different from a forearm plank, so take your time to get used to it. Feeling adventurous? How about trying to add some movement? Once you're solid in your high plank, you could try shoulder taps. From your high plank position, slowly lift one hand off the floor and tap your opposite shoulder. Then, place that hand back down and repeat on the other side. The key here is to keep your hips as still as possible. Try not to let them rock from side to side. This really challenges your core stability. Go slowly and focus on control, not speed. It's a brilliant one for testing that anti-rotation strength. And for another awesome challenge, you could explore side planks. These are fantastic for working your obliques, those muscles on the sides of your tummy. From a forearm plank, you can rotate your body to one side, stacking your feet and lifting your top arm towards the ceiling, or resting it on your hip. Your supporting elbow should be directly under your shoulder. Aim to keep your hips lifted high, creating a straight line from your head to your feet, but this time sideways. Hold for a bit, then switch sides. These variations will keep your plank game strong and exciting. Section 8. Plank it in, adding planks to your awesome workouts. Now that you're becoming a planking master, let's talk about how to weave this brilliant exercise into your regular workout routine. The beauty of planks is that they fit in almost anywhere. You can use them as part of your warm-up to activate your core muscles before you get into a bigger workout. Holding a plank for 30 seconds to a minute can really wake up those stabilizing muscles and get them ready for action, whether you're about to go for a run, lift some weights, or do a height session. It's like switching on the power button for your core. You can also dedicate a specific part of your workout to core exercises, and planks should definitely be on that list. You could do a little plank circuit. For example, try holding a forearm plank for 45 seconds, then rest for 15 seconds. Then, maybe try a high plank for 45 seconds, followed by another 15-second rest. You could even throw in some of those variations we talked about, like side planks or shoulder taps if you're feeling up for it. Doing a few sets of different plank holds can create a really effective core strengthening session in just a few minutes. How often should you be planking, you ask? Well, because planks are a bodyweight exercise and relatively low impact when done correctly, you can actually do them quite regularly. Many people like to incorporate planks into their routine 3 to 5 times a week. The most important thing is consistency. It's better to do shorter, good quality planks regularly than to do one super long, wobbly plank once in a blue moon. Listen to your body though. If your core muscles are feeling really tired and sore, give them a day to recover and rebuild. Rest is just as important as the work. And don't forget to make it fun. Why not try a plank challenge with your family or friends? See who can hold a plank the longest with good form. Friendly competition only, of course. Or set yourself a personal goal, like trying to add 5 seconds to your plank hold each week. Tracking your progress can be really motivating and show you just how much stronger you're getting. Remember, every plank you do, no matter how long, is making you stronger and healthier. So find ways to enjoy the journey and celebrate your achievements along the way. Section 9. You've absolutely got this. Keep planking, keep shining bright. So there you have it, team. Your complete guide to mastering the mighty plank. We've covered what it is, why it's so unbelievably good for you, how to get set up, and the step-by-step method to nail that perfect form. We've also looked at those little tips for holding strong, common mistakes to watch out for, and how to fix them like a pro. And even some cheeky variations to try when you're ready to level up your plank game. It might seem like a lot of information, but trust me, once you start practicing, it'll all click into place, and you'll be planking like a champion. Remember, the plank is more than just an exercise. It's a fantastic tool for building a super strong core, improving your posture, and boosting your overall fitness. That feeling of strength and stability you get from a good plank session can carry over into everything else you do, making you feel more capable and confident. It's about building that solid foundation from the inside out. And the best part? You can do it anywhere, anytime. No excuses, right? Just a little bit of space and a whole lot of determination is all you need to get started on your planking journey. Don't be discouraged if you can only hold it for a few seconds when you first start. That's perfectly okay. Everyone starts somewhere. The most important thing is that you starting. Celebrate those small wins. If you held it for 10 seconds today, aim for 12 or 15 seconds next time. Consistency is your secret weapon here. Little by little, day by day, you will get stronger. You'll notice your form improving, your hold times increasing, and that core feeling more engaged and powerful than ever before. Believe in yourself and your ability to progress. So I want you to go out there and give it a go. Roll out your mat, find your focus, and embrace the plank. Remember to breathe, keep that body in a straight line, and engage those amazing core muscles. You are building a stronger, healthier, and more resilient you with every single plank you do. Keep practicing, keep pushing yourself, safely of course, and most importantly, keep having fun with it.